Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to another ramble. It is September 17th, 2025 at 8:30 p.m. EST. Since I was thinking about it, I thought, why not try and do the ramble early today. I'm gonna yawn really quick. My apologies. Okay, so yeah. So let's get into it. I woke up today at 9:45. That's a time that exists. And I laid in bed for quite a while. I got up around 11:45, got dressed, went to class. I didn't do that all in one. I got up, I got dressed, I watched some Walking Dead, then I went to class. Also, a Walking Dead update, I finished season 9. I am now on season 10 of 11, so we are getting very close, and then I start the spin-offs and stuff. So that's exciting. Let's see. So after I got back from class, I went and got some lunch. I had the chicken Alfredo on campus. It was pretty good. Which it typically is, but it's nothing crazy. Oh great, are there people in my hallway? I swear to God, every time definitely. Whenever I go to start these, there's always something. I pick the worst times. It's so bad. Also, sorry, there's something consistently in my throat. I did just have a drink a minute ago, so I was hoping that would clear it out, but obviously not, so my apologies. So I came back here, watched some more Walking Dead, and then I started studying for my math quiz on Friday. So I've studied for 2 of the problems, and then tomorrow we'll study for the last one, and then the quiz will be Friday. So here's hoping it goes okay. Then I had dinner. I had some leftover chili, and corn muffins from home, which, fun fact, is my favorite food, or one of them. The point is, I really like it. So yeah, that was what I had for dinner, and then I've basically just been watching Walking Dead. I finished season 9, and then I watched 1 episode of season 10, and that's where we are. Tomorrow I have my study group with the other 5 people from Earth Science, so here's hoping that goes fine. I think I said in yesterday's I've never done a study group, so I don't really know what to expect. I did some tutoring for my cybersecurity class, which made me want to rip my eyes out, but that aside, I don't know. So I guess we'll see how that goes, and maybe it'll be interesting, and I can talk about it to you all. Also, super odd. Yesterday's video popped off. 8 views and a like. I don't know what I did yesterday, but I wish I could do that again all the time. And I think we got a subscriber, so that's cool. Yeah, I think we're up to 6. Yay, 6. In other news, because everything reminds me of my bestie, something in one of my Walking Dead episodes reminded me of my bestie, because literally everything does. So, spoilers for season 10, episode 1 of Me Walking Dead. Carol was away on a boat, and she came back, and then she and Daryl were hanging out. He was super excited, and she was super excited. That they got to see each other and hang out and be. And at one point they were sitting, and they were having lunch or something, or they were they were eating, and my brain it was brain farting. So they're sitting there, and she was talking about how she wants to go back on this boat and like get out of there like right away. And he was like, well, how dare I don't want my best friend to be gone all the time on a boat. And she was like, your best friend? What? Do you want me to make you a matching friendship bracelets and stuff, and we can decorate them and make them cute? And it just reminded me of how I can't remember exactly if me and my bestie talked about making friendship bracelets. Legitimately, I'm 97% certain we did. But I also know, we've just discussed getting, not necessarily, I'm pretty sure we discussed making them, but I know for a fact we've, discussed, buying one of the ones where, it's two, halves, and then the halves go together to make a whole, which just, reminded me of her, and it just, I don't know, got me thinking about that, which, I mean, on the one hand, made me miss her, which made me sad, but on the other hand, made me happy, because my bestie is my bestie, and that will never change. So, unless it does. And the only way at that point it'll change is, if she herself comes back and it's like, Joe, we're not besties anymore, so quit saying that we are. But who knows if that'll happen. I hope it doesn't. But that's, the only way I would ever change my tune about all of this. In other news, yesterday I told you all that I was finally going to play Dead by Daylight. That didn't happen, so third time is the charm. Hopefully, that's what I plan to do after I wrap up here. Praying to God I don't just get stuck watching Walking Dead. I say stuck like I don't like it. It's my own addiction. Also, tomorrow I would typically have Earth Science and Computer Logic, but Computer Logic got canceled, so I have Earth Science from 9:30 to 10:50, and then I have to go meet with a guy about my disability accommodations and stuff. But then I'm done for the day, so that's why I'm gonna study for math, and then I have my study group later at 6:30 because somebody decided let's do it at 6:30. Which reminds me, I don't know how late it'll go, but if by off chance it makes the ramble late, I am sorry. So we're just, but also, I don't know how many people are going to watch this far, because I know the average watch time is usually pretty low. I mean, there are some exceptions for sure, but, I don't know. I'm just saying, if anybody makes it this far, in case tomorrow's is late, that's why, and I'm sorry. But also, I don't know how many people will make it this far. I feel like there was something in particular today that I had planned on bringing up, and I have already forgotten. What could it have been? I don't know. Unrelated to, I think it was unrelated mainly because I don't remember what the topic was supposed to be. I was on my calendar app today, just scrolling through months, and I saw that I kept my bestie's birthday in my calendar. So that means when the day comes, I get to say happy birthday to her. I'm not singing it. I already did that one year, and that was super embarrassing enough. And the fact of the matter is that I can't confirm if we'll be in contact by then. And if we aren't, I double can't confirm that she even listens to these. And if I'm singing happy birthday, I'm knowing full well that she's listening, because if she's not, there's no point. I am not embarrassing myself like that on the internet for people. Well, to be fair, I had discussed with her in the past me uploading covers of me singing songs, and she was all for that. So, there's always that. But like I said, not worth the embarrassment. I'm a god-awful singer. If you knew me, you know. But nobody here knows me, I don't think. So, no, that's fine. I think that's... Why do I always yawn when I make these? Anyway, I think that's just about everything. So, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Also, if it wasn't blatantly obvious, I was attempting to voice train on this one. I haven't attempted I haven't attempted a feminine voice in a hot minute, mainly because I certainly can't go around with it here, and anybody I could have talked to it, I could have talked to them with it, is no longer around, unfortunately. So I don't know. I just kind of lost all motivation. Use it and lose it, and lost it. I did. So I mean, maybe I can do it here, but I don't know. Maybe. The real sign is if I listen to one of these back and I hear it and I don't get cringed out or like embarrassed or whatever. Because one day I realized when I used to try to do this voice and like all the rambles, that like my voice wouldn't bug me anymore. So like there was a clear difference. If that'll still be here, I don't know. But I don't know. Makes me wish I had someone I could talk to them, like using it. Although even my bestie, I rarely ever used it just because I didn't want to make her uncomfortable with how bad it probably is. And also I didn't really think about it. And also we were always like, if we were talking, my parents were always around and I didn't want them to obviously hear it. So, sorry, I got off topic. But yeah, I am gonna wrap it up here. So as always, if you liked what you're listening to, hit like, leave feedback in the comments below. Subscribe and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on things I post. Follow me on Twitter if you feel so inclined to do so for extra content. Thank you for listening. Your support means the world to me, and I love you all. And most importantly, I miss my bestie a whole lot. Like a whole lot. And I know you guys already know that, but I just miss her a lot. And I think I miss her more every day. Which means that progressively this is going to get worse and worse and worse. Which isn't great. But you know how it is. Anyway, yeah. I will be back tomorrow with another ramble. Until then, bye everyone. I know, typically I end it after I say that, and for some reason today I didn't. Anyway, thanks again. I love you all so much. Tomorrow, another ramble. Bye.